You're listening to King Tutt on Kiss FM.
99.3 and 105.7 Kiss FM. Richmond's on, Baby D. Thought it was made. It's the Tutt topic of the day, and we're celebrating the 25-year anniversary of Poison. And BBD performing live from BB King's, and it will be televised on Centric this Saturday night. And we're talking to Michael Bivins.
Yes.
Let's go back to New Edition and the birth of BBD. What happened?
Well, to be honest with you, make a long story short, Ralph and Johnny wanted to put out music, and we were kind of lost after the heartbreak. So we were just going to sit around. We was like, oh, man, what are we doing? We just had a successful tour. We just went on tour with, Albie Shaw Bobby. We sold out. Let's make another one. And they were like, nah, man, we need to go do what we're going to do. So Jam and them said, well, why they do that? Why don't y'all be a group? And we kind of looked at each other like, huh? Like it didn't make any sense to us. And then a gentleman, Lil Silas, who was the A&R guy, MCA, he passed away. He said, yeah, and the name of y'all's group is Bell Biv and, Devoe. And I was like, Rick, that sounds like a damn lawyer firm, man. We ain't probably no Bell Biv and Devoe. And then I was like, yo, they always spell my name wrong, man, with the I-N-S and E-N-S. I said, why don't we just be Bell Biv Devoe so they don't mess up the last letter?
Wow.
And we'll just roll. And we was like, okay, that sounds cool. From that point on,
bam,
we was just trying to find the style, man.
And that you did. And I kind of felt like Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, Jelly Bean Johnson, they influenced you because, hey, they had great success leaving the time and doing what they did. And then all of a sudden you bring in the Bomb Squad. You talking about Eric Vietnam, Sadler, Hank, and Keith Shockley?
To be honest, when Hank and them came in, and this between me and you came, we were trying to mix the song. And we had all these R&B sounding mixes, the Poison, and it just wasn't rugged, and the snares wasn't kicking. We gave the joint to Hank and said, do what you do for PE for us. So when you hear Poison today, that's a Hank Shockley Bomb Squad mix.
Bomb Squad,
and
baby.
That's why that's why it still knocks, because we got the same thing America's Most Wanted album sound like, and the same thing Public Enemy sound like. We got the sound of them on Poison.
Ice Cube, Public Enemy.
Exactly.
Let's rock out to it right now, baby boy. Poison celebrating 25 years. It's Michael Bivins right here on the King Tutt Show, Kiss FM. Poison.
Yeah, Spider-Man and freezing, full effect. You ready, Ron? I'm ready. You ready, Dave? I'm ready, Slick.
You're listening to King Tutt on Kiss FM.
Centric this Saturday night, February 14th from BB King's.
Yes.
And I'm going to be honest, brother, without that hip-hop smoothed out on that R&B tip with that pop appeal,
yes,
a lot of artists wouldn't be here now.
I say the same, man. If BBD didn't happen, I think everything would be in an imbalance in the whole family tree, because there's something BBD brings to the table that New Edition doesn't.
You were the creative mind behind 702, Boys to Men, Another Bad Creation, MC Brains. What do you look for in an artist when you say, you know what, you got it, I can do something with you?
Well, when I have Boys to Men, I'm going to be honest with you, people thought that, they wasn't, like Samar Moore, the Pretty Boys. Remember, we was in the light-skin era at one point.
Right.
And, I was dealing with that, like, they're not like the Pretty Boys, this, that, and the third. I said, but guess what? There's not nobody that can go live and sing a cappella. It's missing on the radio. When the last time radio played an a cappella record?
Very true.
So what I look for is something that the artist does special, that I can help the world see that this is the void that's missing. When ABC came, it was like it ain't been no kids since New Edition. So this is for a different generation. And 702 was Destiny Child before Destiny Child.
Bam, there you go.
And I sat in the studio with Missy, and I kept saying, you need to be an artist. He said, no, I don't want to perform. I want to write and produce. But guess what? I got Missy in the 702 Stilo video before Puff took her and put it in the remix.
Wow.
So my thing is, sometimes when you look at things, I like to fill voids, because if you fill a void, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be the pink elephant in the room.
You're listening to King Tutt on Kiss FM.
Nope, the girl is
Bell Biv Devoe, dope right here, 99.3 and 105.7 Kiss FM, Richmond's R&B. It's King Tutt Show and the Tutt Topic. BBD celebrating 25 years of Poison, baby. And we're chopping it up right now, my man Michael Bivins. Hey, after the celebrations, the only thing left is the new edition BBD movie. Biopic, something. I'm hearing rumors. What's the deal with that, bro?
Yes, you are winning today because you get more than we giving anybody.
And I thank you for that, brother.
To be honest with you, we've already have the movie on the table. There's signatures on the table. The paperwork is being passed around. There's a 3-day miniseries that we're in business with BET Networks Films. This should be their first film.
Yes.
And it's going to be 3 nights on the miniseries. So it's real.
Wow.
There's no BS to that. It's the real deal. We're just waiting on a couple of more signatures as it moves around, and we should be good to go. As a matter of fact, there should be a press release on however BET wants to unfold it. But it's the real deal. And we're not rushing from 14 to 32 years. We're going to do 3 nights, be kids, be young adults, and then we're going to be whatever we decide to end the movie so that people can really sit back and watch the R&B roots.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Mike, if anybody want to follow you and see what's going on in the wonderful world of Michael Bivins, what's your social media, brother?
Well, if they're on Twitter, it's at Mike Biv. If they're on Instagram, it's at 617 Mike Biv. If they're on Facebook, they can like me on my like page. And if they want to be a part of my new company, Sporty Rich, they can go to SportyRich.com as we speak, and they can buy some snapbacks that is manufactured by Starter, some hoodies and sweatshirts as we start unfolding into a new sportswear line that I plan to compete with a Michelin Ness, a Starter, Champion, a Russell. I'm coming on some sports stuff with accessories that you can wear when you go out on the nightlife.
Congratulations on all you do, and may God bless you on everything you touch and everything you do, my brother. Michael Bivins, y'all, this Saturday, Centric, as we celebrate 25 years of Poison. Be blessed, brother.
All right, bro. I'll talk to you later.
D.L. Hughley is up next. Thank you for tuning in to the King Tutt Show. I love you. God bless you. Peace.
You're listening to King Tutt on Kiss FM.